Welcome back to eFox #1 Stop to Entertainment and Trending News. Now, one story that has rocked the internet the past couple of hours is of Jada Pinkett Smith revealing that she and her husband, Will Smith, have been separated for the last 7 years. And one of the big questions is, then why did Will Smith slap Chris Rock at the Oscars, shouting at the top of his lungs, "Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth"? If they have been living separate lives, then why did she have to come on the Red Table Talk to say that she had an entanglement with August? Now, their marriage is one that has been a subject of discussion for a couple of years now, from people insinuating that they are in an open marriage, from Will Smith being alleged to have been cheating when he was spotted in Dubai with another lady who apparently he had been dating for quite some time, that people felt there was absolutely no way that Jada did not know about this lady. Now, if they have been separated for 6 years, then it makes sense why they have been seeing other people. What many people are not understanding is, why keep up the front that you are a happy married couple? And I saw a certain interview pop up where she was asked, what is the secret to so many years of marriage, yet at that particular time they're already living separate lives. Now, some people are strongly convinced that Jada hates Will. The fact that she keeps embarrassing him online, constantly putting bits and pieces of their marriage when no one asked for this information. Some netizens also strongly believe that she does not want to divorce Will because she cannot stand to see him with another woman. And also, before I forget, she also did mention that Chris Rock tried to date her during this separation process. So by the time Will Smith was slapping Chris Rock had tried to be with Jada. I mean, this is just messy. Let's have a listen to a few reactions from netizens.
Please free this man. Jada Pinkett Smith is shocking fans. She's opening up about her secret separation from Will Smith for over 7 years. She claims they both grew tired of trying to fix their broken marriage and they have chosen to live separate lives. So why did he slap this poor man at the Oscars if they weren't together? I'm so confused. And if they were separated, then what's the big deal with her dating Augusta? They made such a big deal out of it. I don't get it. She revealed the couple's actually been separated since 2016, but kept it on the down low because they're still trying to figure it all out. I think she's been holding off for the arrival of Tupac's return. You know how people keep saying he's down in Cuba? And I know every day Will Smith kicks himself, wishing he would have stayed with his first wife. You know, Jada's the real problem here.
I am convinced that Jada Pinkett Smith hates Will Smith. Like, I think she hates him. I don't have proof of that, but she shared something in an interview that makes me believe this. Jada Pinkett Smith says Chris Rock asked her out on a date amid rumors she and Will were divorcing. Jada Pinkett Smith shedding light on another revelation from her book, Worthy, that Chris Rock once asked her out on a date. Chris, he thought we were getting a divorce, so he called me and basically he was like, "I'd love to take you out." And I was like, "What do you mean?" She is coming out with her book, Worthy, on October 17th, and she shared this with people to further explain what I was just talking about. I think every summer, all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce, and this particular summer, Chris, he thought we were getting a divorce. So he basically called and asked, "I'd love to take you on a date," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce?" I was like, "No, Chris, these are just rumors." He was appalled, and he profusely apologized, and that was that. My question is, why are you sharing this now?
So this man has been slapping people in the name of his wife, and we were all like, yeah, let him defend his wife. But they've been divorced but not divorced? Child, why do I know more about these people's marriage than I know about my own parents' marriage? Like, baby, at some point, you just gotta keep it at home. Like, we don't gotta know. Like, just keep it to yourselves. Like, we good. Y'all separated? Okay, thank you for letting us know. But, like, I don't gotta know this much. Girl, pobrecito Will, let that man be. Oh, I feel so bad.
Ooh, I'm tired of this lady, bro. Oh, my God, bro. It's like every morning this lady wakes up and chooses chaos, bro. No one can convince me that she does not do this for attention, bro. That she is not picking at Will Smith every morning for funsies, bro. Basically, Jada Pinkett reveals that Chris Rock asked her on a date at one given point and that him joking about her hair is what comedians do. Then goes to say, oh, I thought it was a skit until I really realized he hit him. Then I seen that he needed to figure things out for himself, but I was still there for him. Then goes and says that her and Will Smith have not been together for 7 years, but the only reason that they still, live in the same household or whatever is because they're trying to work on the marriage. 7 years, bro. Let that man go, bro. And then why is you putting y'all business out on the internet? Like, why every time you feel like the whole world needs to know what you and him got going on? I genuinely believe you do this in order to like mess with him, bro. Like, no lie, Will Smith must have the strongest willpower in the world, bro. Cause me personally, I probably would have a mental breakdown by now, bro. I would have probably lost my mind by now, bro.
And therefore, many people are so convinced that she does not respect Will Smith at all. And living through just a few reactions, slapped Chris for what? God save Will Smith, please. Jada Smith says her and Will Smith have been separated since 2016. Then why the F did Will Smith say this in Oscars and slap Chris Rock? Jada's emotionally abusive and it's been sickening to watch. If she's not telling the world that Will never satisfied her in bed, bragging about cheating on him, berating him for defending her against Chris Rock, etc., she's figuring out ways to embarrass this man. Deplorable. Someone else says she uses Smith for clout every other month. It's okay, we are tired. She can let it go. She doesn't want to be with the man but won't stop mentioning his name. Someone else says the embarrassment to Will just keeps getting worse. Please, she needs to stop making Will Smith a tabloid celebrity. He's an extremely talented A-list actor who doesn't need scandals and interviews to sell. She's keeping him from who he's really meant to be with. This is blessing blocker if I've ever seen one. She's never going to let Will move on with another woman. It's giving, I'm entitled to your money and possessions when you go. No one else will have them but me. Perfect example of I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you either. Shaking my head. Now, there have been people who have been leaving comments on Will Smith's post, letting him know that he needs to just say enough is enough and leave this whatever situation they are in. As you can see, when are you gonna get tired of her embarrassing you? Shaking my head. This is sad already. Please love yourself enough to walk away and allow someone who will be proud to have you near them walk into your life and love you like you deserve to be loved. Remember, the time that passes by can't be brought back. Will, you deserve better. Now, at this point, many people are just questioning why Will Smith can't just leave. Why can't they just get a divorce? Because this is too much. She doesn't want to be with him, but at the same time, she doesn't want to get a divorce from him, that she's still figuring things out 7 years later. Do you think that she really hates him, as some people are putting out, or she does not want to let him go because she can't stand seeing him with another woman? Whatever the case, netizens are clearly tired of this too. You're up to date. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified once over any new uploads. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye.